Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another eBay game unboxing, unbagging, unpackaging. And this time, a real gem from my past. I always say that, but this one was the game who introduced me to the next level of gaming. I remember the tank game on Atari in preschool. Or no, that wasn't even preschool. That was daycare. Some kind of tank game with Atari. Atari wasn't my era, but we still had it in our preschool. And it was awesome. And then I remember regular Nintendo being introduced to that. That was freaking cool. I remember that felt like I didn't appreciate that as a next level gaming. I just remember thinking Mario World was awesome, or Mario. It was just Mario, or Mario Brothers for the NES, and that was awesome. I loved that game. Yeah, we played Duck Hunt. This was at my dad's friend's house, who had a son, and in the basement he had a regular Nintendo. On a pretty big screen TV. It was like one of those projector screen TVs, I think. Big, at least for me as a kid. Yeah, I remember regular Nintendo. I remember the Duck Hunt. And then eventually my stepbrother started coming over with his Sega Saturn. And I loved it. That thing was so awesome. The menus, everything. The sound it made when it started up. But the first game I played on that was this game. And this introduced me into the next level of gaming, and I am very fond of this game. I actually have a copy of the disc, but I wanted the full box. CIAB. This game I used to record onto a little camcorder that had a little VCR switch, so you could you switch it to VCR mode and record onto the camera with a set of RCAs. I record that onto the camera and then watch it while my brother was gone and I couldn't play the game. Very well packaged. I like seeing that on these Sega Saturn cases. But yes, I love this game. This is very adventurous. It's very spooky. I mean, it had some. Let's open it up and introduce it to you, and I'll tell you my stories, what I felt about this game. Not the most popular game, but like I said, it was to me it was a whole new world to play in. It was a lot different than all the other games. Kind of dark, kind of spooky. Loosen up this packaging here a little bit, jeez. Yeah, this is a classic for me. The case looks really good. Oh no, it got some damage. Probably not from shipping. This is how you these Sega Saturn cases break pretty easily, so I'm not too surprised to see that, and I do think I remember seeing that in the pictures. Not too hard to switch out the cases, get a new clear case, but it is Robotica. This game, oh my gosh, this little guy. I really want to play this game right now. I've unboxed a few of these from eBay. This is the first game where I just kind of want to stop everything I'm doing and actually just do a playthrough on this. But I'm going to finish what I'm in the middle of first. Robotica, mankind's last hope. Destroy the deadly space station, Deadless. So yeah, this kind of is how you know, got some story there. Basically, from what I remember, you're a guy in this robot tank thing, and you got these are the bad guys. I don't remember much. I remember the intro was kind of vague, and so I didn't really paint a picture into my head very well. But now that I have the case, there's a little bit of story on the back. So I think this is so awesome. I get to hear a little bit about the history on this. A 29th century metropolis enslaved by the brutal robot enforcers of the WSS Government Space Station! Exclamation mark. 29th century. So we're in the 29th century. And this space station is some kind of metropolis, but it's run by robots. Like a Skynet type of thing, perhaps. A world of futuristic 3D rendered graphics and explosive gameplay. A world with next generation music and sound effects. And yeah, everything was very next generation feeling. When I got into this game, I was just, this is amazing. And actually, it wasn't even that. I remember watching my brother play, and I loved it. The game was awesome. I made a gameplay of this thing way back before, probably almost before gameplay was a thing. This was before I think G4 might have been around. So those are gameplays, but that was totally new to me. Recording a game and playing it for later, and I did that all on my own. I had to have a piece of this. I recorded it, made my own gameplay, and I watched it. I remember watching it under my bed covers, pretending like I was the guy in that robot suit. And probably influenced a few of my crazy, vivid dreams that I've had in the past. A world where your heavily armed underground organization will do anything to destroy so I'm coming from an underground organization that's kind of like a resistance. Will do anything to destroy the WSS space station. A world where Vulcan cannons and blaze lasers... the blaze lasers. I don't even know why they call them blaze lasers, but that was like their own... You got laser guns, laser rifles, and then this game, blaze lasers. I've never heard that term anywhere else. A blaze laser. Blah blah blah. A world where Vulcan cannons and blaze lasers just might not be enough. God, that's awesome. Trying to make sure I can get a shot of that with no glare on there. Robotica. Oh my gosh. I had one of those little tiny VHSs, and it was just labeled Robotica because I left it recording once, so my brother was playing. Apparently he beat the game like that. I watched it through quite a bit, but then I stopped watching because I wanted to experience it. Okay. See, that's what you're supposed to do. Smart guy. I'm going to make sure I give him a good review for that. Manual looks freaking good. Like I said in the past of these unboxings, you can see little wear marks where these nubs are that hold the manual in, and if they're taken out a lot, that gets worn down, but these have a couple of marks. But that is looking very nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have this. Oh, the notes on the back, I do remember reading through this. I even remember the cheat codes, which I am not going to use. I hate... there's a time I was really into cheat codes. I love finding them out. Left, right, up, down, L1, L2, and then you get like a new vehicle. Those cheat codes are cool. Opens up a vehicle that you might not have normally gotten, but I'd rather earn that vehicle if it's part of the gameplay. Here's more of the story. See, as a kid, I didn't do very well reading the stories. Now I'm going to very much enjoy that. I got 2 pages here of the story. 2 pages. The year is 2877. Hold on, I need to... Just give me a minute. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's like the whole story right there. I just barely read the first sentence. 800 years ago, and I'm kind of filling you in. I will read this on the gameplay. You guys stay tuned. And I'm actually not even going to read that myself. That's going to be a treat. That is going to be a treat, getting the story on this. For the longest time as a kid, I just thought you were a guy in a robot suit fighting the evil robot base. Because in the intro, it shows you shooting off from wherever you start from and flying over to the Deadless. Oh my gosh. So yes, thank you, guy, for actually knowing what you're doing. That disc looks awesome on the surface. great on the back. Trademark. Sega. Sega. No chips. Oh, we're in action, boys. We are in business. Oh my gosh. Myst. That's a great one, too. The first Myst. I had a lot of fun with that. I love this game. This is what I think my passion for gaming truly started with this. Robots. I love robots. And these asshole robots are trying to shoot. I guess I'm not the robot. I'm in a mech suit. And then, yeah, you got the robots here. I love this game so much, you guys. Stay tuned. Got so much coming up on the gaming channel. You're just going to have to wait. Good stuff coming. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.